the next review I'm going to be doing tonight is going to be on Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing for the Nintendo Wii. Wait a minute. Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing. Currently the game's still in my still in the system because I just recently played it. But I'll still do a review about it. This game actually, at first when I heard about it, I was like, the game's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna not be great, but it's gonna be okay. Then I seen videos of it, and it actually did look really good. Then I played it, and it actually is a good game. It's a great game. Not as good as Mario Kart, of course, but it's a good game. And it has a lot of characters. Most of the characters are Sonic, of course. It's Sonic's got a name, but when it comes to Sega, they have BD Joe from Crazy Taxi. They have two characters from Virtual Fighter. I forgot who they are now. Jackie and Rising. They have Rio from Shenmue. They have Ooh La La. They have I from Super Monkey Ball. They have Samba. They have Amigo from Samba. They have Amigo. They have that guy from forgot the name of the game now. This rollerblade guy. I forgot his name now. I'm sorry about that. I can't remember his name. From Jet Set Grind Radio or whatever it's called now. And they have a lot of other Sega characters like Alex the Kid and everything else. And the game basically does play a lot like Mario Kart, power-ups, racing, like big racing in crazy worlds with using power-ups and everything. It's pretty close, just with Sega characters instead of Mario. Onto the gameplay. Basically, it's just Mario Kart, but it's changed up a little bit. I'm not saying like exactly Mario Kart, but it's really close to it though. That's all I can say about that. Graphics, the presentation of the game actually are really good pretty good, really good to an extent for a Wii game based off a game that is based off Sonic and other Sega characters and all that. Actually has a good style graphics to it. But that's all I can say about that. I don't know. I really can't say. It's just pretty good. The cars look good. The characters look pretty good, most of them, and the worlds look actually quite good in a way as well. Onto the sound in the game. Basically, it's more of actually, there's a lot. I think a lot of the music is from the game. I haven't played all these Sega games like Jet Set Radio or like all that, but I'm sure most of them are from the games though. Too bad they couldn't get like Escape the City or Seven Rings in Hand or all that other stuff for Sonic. Though it's mostly I think just like level music. I think they'd have to have probably paid bands, and I think they had no time to like do that kind of thing. I know money, they have the budget or something to pay them, or maybe the bands wouldn't want to use the songs or something. I don't know. But they get songs from Sonic and every other Sega game pretty much in here that has worlds at least. There's not really a story, but I based it more off of like the career, like the stuff you could do when it comes to something like this. Maybe there's a story. There's like a Grand Prix mode that you can do. There's like time attack. There's missions. There's online and everything. Which that's not in this blur. I think the entire story would just be a general Sonic and the rest of the Sonic characters and Sega characters just basically all got together and decided to have a big giant race. Just a big racetrack and all these races just go at it. Pretty much what Mario's all about. There's no story behind Mario Kart as well. So basically it's the same exact thing. And multiplayer, I didn't really play multiplayer in this game, but it's based off Mario Kart and it's kind of like that. And I did get to play one race online. One race which I didn't do that well at all because I played the first day I got it. It was at the Kyrian Mansion, the first one or so that you would go to probably in Grand Prix, and I didn't do that well. But I was able to play the single player and actually did quite well at that. I was able to beat like all the cups for the beginner Grand Prix tournaments and all that. And basically just multiplayer. I just based off that one time I played it. And the online's decent. You know, it's not as good as Mario Kart, but it actually has a pretty decent online. Too bad I couldn't get on. Well, I actually played more races tonight because there was like error codes or something. I couldn't really get into playing them. But you know, based on that one race and how I've seen it up until now, it's actually pretty good. So basically, in the end, I think this is a really good game. It's a fun game. Not as good as Mario Kart, but pretty close actually. There are a lot of unlockables in this game. After every race, just single races, Grand Prix, missions, and whatnot. Even online, you get like Sega points or Sega miles. I think Sega miles, Sonic miles, Sega miles, or something like that. That's currency in this game. And you basically could spend it on basically stuff in the shop and everything. There's like you could buy characters, you could buy levels, and you could buy music. And when it comes to characters, you could buy like most of the Sonic characters are already unlocked at the beginning of the game. There's only like 2 Sonic characters you have to buy, like Big the Cat and Knuckles. And you have to buy, and you basically feel like I and basically like Amigo and people like that are pretty much already unlocked in the beginning. You basically have to buy people like BD Joe, Alex the Kid, Ooh La La, and all that stuff. And I only bought a couple characters. I didn't buy every single one yet. And I didn't buy any levels or any music at all, but there's a lot of stuff in there. There's more music than anything in the game. And when it comes to levels, most of the levels are Sonic levels, of course. And not every character actually gets their own level in the game. I don't think there's any crazy taxi level or anything like that. Or I think Shenmue level or anything like that. I don't think. There's pretty much only Sonic levels. There's Jet Set Grind Radio levels. I think that's what it's called. There's Samba levels. There's Carry Mansion. So basically House of the Dead levels. And Billy Hatcher levels as well. And I think a few more. Billy Hatcher's a character too as well. I forgot him. And basically, besides that, it has decent online. Not the best, but you know, pretty decent online for what I've seen of it. And there's a lot of things to do. Besides this Grand Prix, you can go online, you can play split screen multiplayer, you can play mission mode, time attack mode, etc., etc., etc. So there's quite a bit of stuff you can actually do in this game. And that's basically what I said for that. So basically, when it comes to giving the score, I give the gameplay an 8.5 out of 10. The graphics, the presentation of the game, about an 8.5 out of 10. The sound of the game, an 8 out of 10. The story of the game, an 8 out of 10. And the multiplayer game, from what I barely played of it, about a 9 out of 10. So in the end, I give Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing on the Nintendo Wii an 8.4 out of 10. So basically, it's in the middle between 8 and 8.5. So basically, just think about it as a score between 8 and 8.5. But my score comes out to about 8.4. It is a good game. It has some pretty good online. And if you're a fan of Mario Kart, I would recommend you rent this or buy it if you really want to. Maybe buy it if you like it. If you like any of the like Sega characters, maybe you would like to recommend buying it. Or you just want some crazy racing game you like to play with other people, or you just want something different to play or whatever, rent it or buy it. It's a fun game. I recommend it to anyone who wants to play it. I'm SnipingIsFun. This is the end of my review, and I'll see you guys later.